Alright fellas, it's like 1 in the morning, but I'm going to show you guys how to make beats for Ian. I've been putting this video off because I just don't like the beats I've been making, but I think we got a good one today. Let's hop into FL Studio. Little ASMR video or some shit. Alright, starting off, we're at 143 BPM. You can go anywhere from like 140-ish to 150. I started with some simple keys from Expand, just going up the scale like this. If you want to use the sound I'm using, it's called Soft Piano Echo. So pretty simple, the notes are kind of just doubling. I have it a little bit louder on the higher octave, and then it plays again on a lower octave with the velocity a little bit lower, so it kind of sounds like a bit of delay, and it's natural, but the octave is lower. Alright, next up, I got a sound that used to be an organ from Xenology, but I completely flipped it into a pad. If you want to use the actual sound, it's vintage organ too, but it's going to sound nothing like it does without the effects on it. I started with a Fruity Convolver, and I added a blur white preset. I think it's either blur pink or blur white. I'm pretty sure it's white. Then I added a stereo enhancer, and here's the settings on that. Next up, we got Xenology once again, and these are some super simple strings. This preset's called Small Strings. Next up, I added some brass from Expand, and this preset's called Producer Brass. Second last layer for the melody here, we got a lead from Serum. It's just a saw, and the lead is very simple. And the final sound we got is that same saw, but it's a different pattern and it's an octave lower.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine.
Next up, we got the hi-hats, and I left them fairly simple because you got to leave room for the open hats and the snares and everything else going on in the beat. Next up, we got that open hat that you've probably all heard, where it sounds like it's on beat and off beat at the same time. Then I added a pretty simple vox, a crash just at the start of the bar. Then we got our accent snare, a little snare roll just at the end of the bar. And lastly, we got a super simple 808, it's just following the root note at B. Mixing for the drums is pretty simple, just make sure your 808 is hitting and you have a soft clipper on it, as well as a soft clipper on the master, and make sure to turn up your claps, your snares, and your open hats, because those are the drum sounds that you want to stand out the most. Make sure to comment down below any videos you want me to do next. And if you don't click one of these videos right over here where I show you how to make beats for some other underground artists, you will fail as a producer and LeBron James will not be happy with you.